Hey, Mumuchi de Kele, or Abrala. Hey, I'm getting the money here. On that ball. Hey, Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Biafra, Kwenu. I don't talk am before. When I know what here. When I come block on here, say when I know what here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. When we say that no one more could go, they don't want to leave us where we go, but they want to carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I start going to boycott anything we go bring death. I'm timely there for Igbo land, Biafra land. Boycott all their food. Not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything we bring. Now lie. You want to kill you. It want put you under subjection. No listen to them. No buy their food. No buy their cement. No buy their chicken. No buy their anything. I tell you, if you try, God don't punish you. Now they're hungry you. Now that is the hungry you. Let's not forget. Make I ask now one question. Jumama and Emeka. Make I answer me this question very carefully. Land did not finish for Sabah. Land did not finish for Were. Land did not finish for Anambra. Land did not there Port Harcourt. Land did not there. Why not they deceive themselves? Saying only Yoruba land and Hausa land when I go build the whole match when I go get in the whole world. Now crazy now. When are they crazy? May God forgive you now. Make them come back home. I don't talk about. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli kuli. Boycott their suya. Boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your say no one here. One day, I tell you, one day, very very soon, they go roast human being like a suya. Give you for me to go chop am from Hausa. Go this and I limit. I don't talk about. No one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Now lie. I said lie yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen. They are bet of the same feather, so all of them be the same thing. Now brothers and sisters, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you make investment for North, for Kano, for Sokoto, for Meduguri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Say I come back home, die no day. They won't kill you. Boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. Not so I do not tell you. They say they be get a man, not take them all. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they want clean your leg, they want clean your house. No grill, they want kill you, they go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their products and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one consign them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say a day for Lagos, if they go to Yoruba man church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you, they don't want you, you know one listen. The people where they bring on this message in a Biafra Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the Kane Ahmadike Biafra, one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesian.
Why get holy, Mr. Producer?
IPOB, one melody,
all we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. It's not by force to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. Naturally, Biafra go. Let my people go. Naturally, Biafra go. Naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Let my people go. Wake up this morning, I look in the sky, all I see is Choloma. Obodo Chukwu na n'olu ahụ, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. Ekele na ndekalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, ekele na ndekalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. What freedom is all about. Ekele na ndekalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all, make a leggy, Opakise mutu sike, Onyama de Fradi nemo. We are not fighting for freedom. All we need is freedom. And the Kalo make a leggy, Onyama de Bolu make a leggy, Olu ne Puri Bolu make a leggy, let my people go. Nandekalo, let my people go. Eji mohura wase, let my people go. Obasibi edike bagu, let my people go. Eba opoleno, let my people go. Asengato lojo, let my people go. Oye leje bisi enogiso, let my people go. Whether that devil like it or not, let my people go. Biafra must come, let my people go. We must be free, let my people go. Credible you see, credible you see. Yes, anyway. Akwa na Biafra ya daga sem no wasi. Kesi yana maketa one man. Kesi kana man. We are going higher. Incredible
Our Father who art in heaven, nanyin kebine ligwe, ka hagedin song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwa Biama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Oh, is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth, Shukokika Biama, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you.
Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are all over the world, I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to some of you, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Esther. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. Anambra State is Biafra. Mazi Uchi Mefo is the man who have assured us, the Biafran people, that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption, and he stand by his word for over 4 years now. Of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, heir to the throne, the prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one who stood up over 6 decades to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people, for the avoidance of that. So where he says, where he lead, we will go. What he say, we will do. By the special grace of Chukwu Kigabiama, remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo Boys in Delta State. Delta State is Biafra land, and I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of the African Rep and the Nigerian National Coordinator for the avoidance of that. I am reaching you live and direct on this very fateful day, the 15th of the month of April 2019, the year of Chukwu Kigabiama. Right Abo Urugodo, between police station and the library, for the avoidance of that. You know, I have to start all over again, because Zugabite has contracted Yoruba people having received money from Nigerian government to frustrate all restoration efforts. But I tell you, none of you will hide from your atrocities. It will catch up with you. Your fears will come upon you. But we must continue. This is Radio Biafra Extra. I am starting all over again. See, I'm not going to sleep tonight. As far as Facebook will say, this broadcast will not be aired on his platform. Did I say his platform? Then let him continue cutting me off. We will start all over. Please, if you are not going to work, this is night time for night vigil. You go to Yoruba night vigil in the church. This is Biafra night vigil. Get ready. Facebook have no choice. We will start all over and over and over and over till we get to the next day. We will continue over and over and over till we get to the next hour. We are not going to stop. Pikin we say mama no go sleep, he no go sleep. No chokoko when wo so kuku wada. Samba mbano. Owo kuku when wo so or chokuku wada. Nonsense people. Hey, let's cut the Judge Onyibe off. This man is insulting people. But you are killing people. Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, British terrorist government. You are killing Africans. But we shouldn't say it. We need to be civilized. And then I come up here with the what do they call it? Queen's English. And then maybe I speak Jamaican English or American English. Nonsense people. Hopeless, useless Homo sapiens. Insincere people, miserable people, I must tell you. But we must continue. For the avoidance of that, I will not move ahead at this junction without appreciating Chukwu Kigabiama. Most of you don't know why we acknowledge the Almighty Creator. Because forget about your technological advancement. Forget about the size of the Bible you give to our people. We know that Bible. We understand this truth. Forget about all those things. Nonsense. Forget about all of them. You can be shouting alaba. Hey. Shout anything you like. You've come to your Waterloo. You've come to the end of the game. For the avoidance of that. This is Radio Biafra Extra and Remain George Onyibe, reaching you from Biafra land here in Abo, where my umbilical cord was buried. Mad people without apology. Oh my God. But we must continue. We must continue. It is Chukwu Okike Abiama who ordained the day you were planted in your maternal womb. Forget about your advanced technology. You were born one day, you will age, you will die like monkey and baboon. You will die like lizard and mosquito and cockroach. You will die. That is when I sit back and I watch those who claim to be world power, who are insincere. I could only pity them because they live in a miserable life. They come on the media, maybe BBC and the line media of CNN. Then I say, oh, this is a shaman. You are not my shaman. You are animal, lower than animal. You were born one day. Look at you. You are old man. Buhari died. If Buhari, oil in Biafra land could save Buhari life, Buhari would not have died. Forget about the man in the Aso Rock, Sudanese man. Forget about Atiku from Cameroon. Forget about all of them. So when you are jumping somewhere from China, from Japan, from America, you will die one day. You are aging already. I know one day that I will die. Because I'm aging. I remember the Akwa Ibom man that interrogated me in DSS custody for a crime I didn't commit. I remember what this Akwa Ibom man asked me. He said, how old are you? I told him. I said, I'm 30. He said, have you considered where you'll be in the next 10 years? I didn't answer him. Because where I should be in the next 10 years should not be his concern. He was a puppet being used by Hausa Fulani Barawudan Baza with the Yoruba people to torture his own brother. He's listening to me as I'm saying. I didn't answer him. They think I'm naive or ignorant. I was watching them. These are set of mature monkey and babush. If from the African continent, I must tell you. I didn't answer him. But I know where he was going to. Because he said, okay, and now you are 13 and a half, 10 years you will be 23 and a half, maybe another 10 years I will be 33 and a half. But it's not your business. I know I was born one day and I will die one day. But those of you who live on your ivory towers claiming you are world power, you will die. You will die. We have seen your like before now. We have seen your like. We are appealing to the conscious people across the globe. Let Biafra go. We've paid enough price. More Biafrans has died than anybody dying in the world for freedom's sake. More Biafrans has given up their life more than any country, terrorist country in the world, advanced nation in the world for the avoidance of doubt. More Biafrans have died by the Jewish people. More Biafrans has died more than the German people. More Biafrans has died more than the French people. More Biafrans has died more than the British people. More Biafrans has died more than the Arabian people. More Biafrans has died more than the Chinese, the Japanese people for the avoidance of doubt. Well, let's continue. I will acknowledge Chukwu Okike Abiama because he has the final say. Zugabite, Yoruba Guta Media, come and cut me off. I'm here. I'm not going to sleep tonight except you allow me to do my broadcast to the end. You continue cutting me off, I will continue starting all over again. Your shame will not be covered, I must tell you. For it is written in the word of the Bible, Yoruba Guta Media preach for Biafran people. It is written there that the one that betrayed the Messiah, Yehoshua, Isa, no matter the name you call him, his table will become a snare to him. His inheritance will be given to another. Go and read your Bible anyway. Let me not go there. Anjinaja gemau imakwanezi uku ni maramau ihunanya ni nage ubiomage ojuru anyanya dadio imakwani nwe gembangwe odi onye dikage ebu afa no omega anyị niile na-asị na ide mao onye dịka gị onye o onye dịka gị onye o onye dịka dadi Chineke ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ịma na ịdị mma n'ụtụtụ ịdị mma n'ehihie ị kwesịrị ịtụkwasị obi Chineke ọ dịghị onye dịka gị. But we must continue. Our topic this evening, without wasting much of our time, is simple. Nine evidence of a multinational company in the guise of a country. When our leader was giving his last broadcast, he was talking about Nigeria being a company, a multinational company. When you say, yeah, I'm in Nigeria, I'm in Nigeria. Nigeria is a company, Royal Niger Company. But you must understand, before the name Royal Niger Company, which is Nigeria, it didn't start today. some group of lunatic left their abode and came to Africa. They were looking for slave. It was called slave era, 400 years ago to be precise. They came to Africa and kidnapped. These people are kidnappers. Forget about the name they bear today. They can answer any name. That is their business. It's a useless name they answer, and their name will rot and will become a curse to the passer-by. They are a slave era. They came, they filled black children to crocodile. They were very happy that they were stealing black people because they conquered black. Work in the Caribbean among other islands. British government was the helm of affair. Have it at the back of your mind. Slave era. And then along the line, they metamorphosed, they juxtaposed, they destigmatized and metamorphosed, and slave era ended. And they moved to colonial era. Let's go back to slave era. How amazing it is today that over 400 years ago, British government and other terrorist nations were coming to kidnap Africans to work in their island. But look at the irony now. Today now, almost all the so-called advanced countries in the world are building fence to stop Africa from coming. I thought you were coming to kidnap us. For your information, the first ship that still kidnapped black people from the continent of Africa, the name of that ship is called Jesus Christ. These are some of the things your Yoruba pastor will not tell you. I'm very happy. I am rejoicing that Nnamdi Kanu conquered the zoo. I am rejoicing. I am rejoicing. I am rejoicing that Nnamdi Kanu Anuche Mefo has turned the world upside down. I am rejoicing, Biafrans. You were coming to kidnap black monkey and babu to come and work for you in California. Why are you running? Why are you building walls? Stop building wall, because now you have reduced us to the level where we prefer to be wearing your grandmama and your grandpapa pampers. No, you have reduced us to the level that we are now willing to pack shit inside your sock away. You don't want slave again. You are joking. You are lying. Get ready. If Biafra is not restored, you will see numerous number of Biafrans. Did I say Biafran? Black monkey and babu who are willing to run over your country. Bring more sheep. Now we want to be slave. Before you say, oh, you are going to be slave, you are kidnapping black people and you are torturing them. Igbo landing. You think we've forgotten about Igbo landing? Now we want to be slave. Now you are running away. Why are you building walls? The same way we are talking to you today. Allow Biafrans to go. You are saying, no, we will give them AK-47. We will kill all of them. We will destroy them. We will metamorphose them. A time will come, your AK-47 will run out of relevance, for there is that which make money in all this grammar. I don't like to speak it. There is something that makes money irrelevant. It makes money useless. A time will come. All this thing you are doing now, the same way you are trying to build wall to stop black monkey and babu from coming to your land, you will be praying that we don't come. We are begging you now. Did I say begging? Yes, we are begging you. Allow Biafrans to go, because you don't know what is coming. Over 400 years ago, you were kidnapping people from every corner, nook and cranny of Biafra land. Now you are building wall to stop them. We are coming to Europe. Africa, stop going to African countries. Stop going to South Africa. Stop going to Angola. Anywhere you go as a black monkey and babu, they kill you. Stop going there. It is time to go to Europe. Go to America. Enter China and Japan. Flood there. Let them build more Chinese war and more war. Your fear will come upon you. This is Radio Biafra Israel. I'm George Onyibi. I'm broadcasting from Abo, between police station in Urugodo River and the library, for the avoidance of doubt. Now, evidence of a multinational company that project itself. They hide under the guise that they are a country. Most African countries don't know they don't know that their nation was converted into a company. Of course, their nation was first of all converted into a country, which could mean a company. When you hear any country in Africa say we are a nation, watch them closely. These are lunatic. There is no nation anymore in Africa. In Berlin Conference, the nations were destroyed into country. And the other name for country is company. So when you say I'm from Nigerian country, invariably what you are telling the global community is that you are a company. Work chop. Oyibo call and work chop. Now where then they work, then they chop. But it's unfortunately Oyibo are not working, but they are chopping. The way I say I'm from Nigerian country, you see our country Nigeria is a company. The invariable or the alternative name for country is company. They hide under, and some of them want to decide, hey, leave our nation. Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria can never be a nation. Even in 1,000 lifetime to come, Nigeria can never be nation because oil and water cannot mix together according to Awolowo. Yoruba chameleon terrorist, hopeless human being. After chopping pepper, he was forced to say the truth. Don't let anybody deceive you. And so as black monkey and babu you are, as Africa, you are jumping up and down, you say, hey, we are a nation. You are not a nation. You are a country. And the moment you agree you are a country, you are a company. I want to give you now evidence. When you see a company in the guise of a country or a country in the guise of a nation, you should know where you belong. Stop fooling yourself. Facebook cut me off quickly because the journey has just begun. I will start all over again. There are mad people. You can imagine the conspiracy against Biafran people. We are not with AK-47. We've not killed anybody. We're not fighting to take that which belongs to another person. We are exercising our right to self-determination that we might become the author of our destiny. And you, all of you, are hell-bent, stealing the resources in our land to subdue us. We shall share with her. My happiness is that 400 years ago, you were in Africa kidnapping our ancestors to come and become your slave. But today now you are building walls to stop African monkey and babu from coming to your country. You are not going anywhere. You can initiate deception to make black monkey and babu to begin to kill themselves as they are doing in South Africa and among us black monkey and babu country in Africa. But in the end, that hulobalo you have caused in Africa will boomerang. Make no mistake about it. They don't know that their country or company is somebody's workshop. And you say, it's my country. Get out of my country. It's somebody's workshop for the avoidance of doubt. Don't let anybody deceive you. The owner of the company that is called Nigeria, there are owners of the company that is called, as far as you are a black monkey and babu in Africa, your country as you claim to be is somebody's company. Until you understand that the nationhood spirit must be restored. The nationhood territorial integrity must be restored. You are somebody company. Stop deceiving yourself. When I look at South Africa people, they say, hey, yeah, South Africa, black people leave my country. Go and kill China. Go and kill America. Kill other terrorists. Kill the white American in South Africa. We think you are talking. I used to have respect for, is it Malame they call him? He speak with both sides of his mouth. In the morning, he's supporting black monkey and babu. At night, his action is supporting the colonial terrorist master. The same way Ohaneze Ndigbo and some lunatic in Biafra land does. In the morning, they are Biafrans. In the evening, they are between Nigeria and Biafra. Then at night, they become one Nigeria. So when you come out and you say, oh, we are a country or we are a nation, you should know where you belong to. If you are a nation, you will not be suffering today. No nation in Africa any longer. After Conference of Berlin, no longer do we have any nation. All we have is a country. And the alternative name for a country is a company. So when you say, when I ask you, as a fellow black monkey and babu, where do you come from? Don't tell me I'm from a Ghana nation. Nothing like Ghana nation. Ghana country, Nigerian country, Cameroon country, South African country, Angola country, Libya country. As far as you are in this continent called Africa, you are a company. Either company belong to the British, to the France, to the Arabians, to Americans. You are a company to one criminal, one terrorist. Accept the truth. I thought we have law to govern us as a people. Bring us before the competent court jurisdiction. You will see how hopeless you have become and how useless. Facebook, Zugabyte, Yoruba Guta Media, please try and cut me off very quickly. Number one, Nigeria as a multinational company belongs to the British government. Nigeria is a company belonging to the British government. Theresa May, Arkwright, so on and so on. Nigeria is their company. Until you stand up to fight for your right, you will remain a company of a British government. Cameroon as a country is an international company belonging to France. These are the things you don't know. When Cameroon took over Bakassi Peninsula, because Atiku asked Obasanjo to give Cameroon, Bakassi Peninsula to Cameroon. The day we rose up and said, no, these Cameroon people, these Bakassi people, as you call them now, are mostly extraction from Imo State. They are Biafrans. France brought warship to the Bakassi Peninsula to kill Biafrans. We look at them, we laugh. France know what I'm saying. Obasanjo was the one that signed the signature, endorsed the signature, telling Cameroon, Franc company, that if they help them to subdue Biafrans who refuse to be British company, that they will give a very rich resource land known as Bakassi Peninsula in the current day to the France company known as Cameroon. Cameroon obliged. They blocked Biafrans, which resulted to the death of over 3.5 million innocent women and children. Today, Bakassi Peninsula is a Biafra land. Majority of the people who live in Bakassi Peninsula are from the Imo State current extraction of Biafra land. You see, two companies fighting over supremacy. When we said, no, Cameroon, give us Bakassi Peninsula, France rolled their warship down to Biafra land to kill us. Most of you do not know that on that very year, Yoruba people allow France warship to park in the coastal region in Lagos State. Over 3 months, there were submarine from British, did I say British? France government parking in Lagos State, ready to come through Yoruba land to wipe away Biafrans as usual. Come and wipe us, we are waiting for all of you. The way he says, somebody say, I'm from Cameroon, he's simply telling you, I'm from France company in Africa. Multinational France company in Africa. Mad people. And somebody say, I am from Liberia. I am a Liberian. Look at the rhythm in their mouth. What they are telling you is that Liberia is a American company. We are the workers in American company. Somebody say, you don't know I'm a Liberian? Who is a Liberian? A Liberian is American company. You people stop deceiving yourself. And then another one say, oh, don't you know I'm from Benin Republic? Benin Republic is supermarket for France. I can go on and on and on. And when I mention any country in Africa, you will see they are company, supermarket belonging to one so-called power. What I do not understand is, can the word power not exist without sucking and raping and murdering black monkey and babu? This so-called world power, can they survive without killing Africans? So as a black African monkey and babu, or maybe you are chimpanzee. But what I have noticed is that some black men are, some black homo sapiens are monkey. The other one are chimpanzee. The next ones are gorilla. So on and so forth. But the so-called world power, advanced nation, they are lower than monkey and babu, because without monkey and babu they cannot survive. Who is actually the advanced and the powerful? Mad people. Let British remove their hand from this company called Nigeria. I tell you that 1 year Theresa May will beg for food. You think Theresa May is better than all these Barawu Dambaza on the way? Let Theresa May remove her hand from Africa. I'm telling you, most especially Biafra land. In 1 year, you will see Theresa May in the street of the zoo called Nigeria singing Haila, Hilala. Bakarami say Hilala, Haila. If he's not singing Haila, he'll be hearing Bambiala, give me Kobo, Bambiala. I'm telling you, Theresa May. What power, my foot? If you are incapable of being sincere, you are lower than animal, I must tell you. Don't forget our topic. 9 evidence of multinational company in the guise of a country. We can go on and on and on to enable you see the reason Africa will never develop unless the nations are restored like you have them in the so-called advanced world. Africa can never develop. There is no economic principle that will be applied for African development. It's impossible. Oh, we want African to be like America in 2020. Africa should be like Japan in 3030. It's a lie. It can never be that. It's impossible. It's impossible. Africa will never develop. Do you know why? Because this so-called world power will ensure that Africans are never developed. Now, look at, I have not left Abo. Since I was born in Abo, grew up in Abo, remain in Abo. Hopefully, I will die in Abo. But let me tell you what I've noticed. If you are in Germany now, from Frankfurt to the length and the breadth of German, almost all of them speak the same language. Our leader once time say, why is Europe, Britain not being in the same country with Saudi Arabia? Why is Israel fighting very hard not to be in the same land with Palestine? And now, but they are here fighting for Hausa, Yoruba, Fulani, Barawo, Dambanza with Biafrans to be in the same thing. Is what good for the goose, not good for the ganja? When you see Israel work very hard to stop the Palestinian, it is because they want to protect the next breed of the Jewish people. It's good for them. How I wish Britain and America and other so-called terrorist nations will come out and say, now let Israel and Palestinian be in the same country. Then you will see speaking in tongue of the highest order. What you'll be hearing on social media is Arabaske, Totoroboske, KKKK. But they will not. But yet in Nigeria, they want Yoruba, they want Hausa, Fulani, Barawo, Dambaza to be the same place with Biafrans. This is the hypocrisy of the highest order I cannot accept. You go to Europe, you see a community of 300 people. It's a Europe country. I remember when I was born, they told me the population of Nigeria is 180 million. I am almost 90 years now. The population of Nigeria is still 180 million. With all the number of people Boko Haram are killing, the population never move. Because that figure have to remain there, stagnant, to favor this terrorist nation who call themselves advanced nation. To Fiakwa. The African companies called country exist for the sole purpose of profit making for the shop owner. The way you say, I'm an African American, I am a China American, I'm an American American, you are animal, you are a company. You are a company. The only reason you open a company or a shop is for the sole purpose of making business. The shop owner, in the other hand, must do anything possible to ensure that the profits keep coming in. I do not blame British government. Do you know I don't blame Yoruba or Hausa? Because when I see them doing what they are doing, they have to make sure that this company called Nigeria yield fruit, dividend for them. Dividend, profit for them. I could only wonder why Biafrans has not waken up to this moment. In the case of the zoo called Nigeria, the Hausa, Fulani and the Yoruba, Barawo, Dambaza are the sales boy and sales girl for the owner of the company called Nigeria, which is the British government. For us to avoid us of that Biafrans, in this company called Nigeria, you are the commodity. The sales boy is Hausa, Fulani, and the sales girls are the Yoruba. They sell you. The shop owner is the British government. Make no mistake about that. To ensure that their company keep making profit, economic principle must be applied. That is why the following characteristics, characterize all the country they call company. Number one, for you to know when you are saying I'm from this country instead of I'm from this company. Black Monkey and Babu, wherever you are all over the world, when immigration or anybody asks you, where do you come from? Stop telling them you are from this country. There is nothing like this country. Tell them I am from this company. So they know who your really shop owner is. How do you know them? Number one, when you know a country that is a company, First evidence is that their presidents are always very old. Do you know there are some presidents in Africa on wheelchair already? They started ruling their country before I was born. They are still ruling their country as I'm talking to you. Do you know that when Buhari became president of Nigeria, I was not born? Do you know Buhari have died and somebody impersonating him is still becoming Buhari? Look, almost 99.9% of the so-called president of the African continent of monkey and babu, all of them are old people. I think I'm older than the president or prime minister of France. But if I want to, France will tell Cameroon, no, he's a young boy. Number one evidence. Make no mistake about it. Number two. Any country where you come from, where you see that they kill dreams, they kill their youth, it's a company. Watch Nigeria. Nigeria has been able to successfully assassinate more than 70% of their youth since late Buhari assumed office. If you see a country very eager to kill their youth, no, it's a company. Number three, they develop only the office for account. Any country you see, they are busy developing the office that when it comes to accountability, they don't want to give. Know that that country is a company. Number four, when you see any country in Africa where you have stark illiterate in charge of security, know that that country is doomed. Look at Nigeria as a case study. Brutal, he didn't go to school. Ask Brutal to give a statement now. He will not know what to say because they don't even know present tense or past tense. Ask the IG of police to come and give statement now. You begin to hear transmitter, transition, transformer, and yet there is no right in Nigeria. Go and ask Magu, what is the structure of EFCC? He will say our structure is very big. You know, we are Nigerian, this thing. So we have to build very big house because these are stark illiterate. When you see your ministers and commissioners and governors and presidents and legislatures and lawmakers stark illiterate, know your country is a company. For the avoidance of doubt. When you see a country that have their own terrorists, having their own policing as terrorists, know that that country is a company. Nigeria is the only country where when police, army, Boko Haram, EFCC and others go to rob, the moment they rob you, pack them. And you catch them, they become armed robber. But if you can't catch them, they will say they are armed robber. Any country that have the security apparatus as a criminal is a company. When you see a country that spend resources to create inflation and blackmail or kill those who resist them, that country is a company. Look at how much Nigeria has spent so far to blackmail IPOB. Beware, Nigeria is a company, not a country. When you see a country that control the head of religion, that country is a company. When you come, look at the Yoruba people. They are the one taking you to heaven. Almost all Yoruba people are Muslim. My question, or what I cannot understand or comprehend, is why is it that Yoruba people want to take you to heaven, but they are all Muslim? When you see such religion head in your country is not a country, it is a company. When you see your so-called country influenced their legislative judicial system by outsider, it's not a country, it's a company. Look at Nigerian lawyers and all of them. They don't even know what the constitution says. It's a company, don't mind them. If it was a country, it would have been better, not to talk of a nation. When you see in your country, you see the government of the day control the economic and the currency, it's not a country, it's a company. I must tell you that with all the facilities put in place, every nation in Africa was reduced to a country, invariably a company. The international market known as Africa can never develop until nations are restored. Now you know why IPOB is calling for the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. Let nobody deceive you. We know what is obtainable. Oh, this our dear country, you know, this our loving country. No, change that word. This our dear company, this our loving company, because it's a British government or one terrorist government company or the other. I'll be back in a minute.
Our right brother is not a crime. Therefore it's our right They're gonna give us a Biafra. We are Biafrans, lovers of freedom. We a nation, no contemplation. Pull the trigger, shoot down the weapon. Shake that, give me the fighters machine gun. No more Nigeria, no more Sioux soldier for my area.
Kokereke, at the best fire we are there, be Okereke. The lock up and they carry the feel like Kokereke. Anything I'm better, they want to pass Okereke. We no want negotiation, we want Abakeleke, Chikeleke, Obikeleke. We want to smart up for our Sakeleke. No castigation, that's our nation. My people let us go.
Apagoti, I come back again. Original Biafra from me, see me a blessed land, me I want. Babylon, them I wanna push on now. Almighty Jah, their children them a cry. Plenty men every day them a die. A wicked nation, them a know they try. I get a gospel, me I know they lie.
Igala isoko ndi Igbo kaite. Ibibio Igbere bụ ụmụ Biafra. Ana ijebubu ụmụ Chukwu abịama. David Ogota come together.
I got pay a nail one day or walking wine. When they were men, my the people are crying. Kayajunume, Uduguna Mume, strong men should stand, man, do not need to check. Udogo Isoko Egala, Yana, one day in Doma. We ain't scared of war. I got go behind my coma. Loha. We are coming for our rights, that's why we the fight.
As a real Biafra, Nefunya Mewe, Tabakala Shini, Rebella Bay, and Park, Diligu, the Park, Diligu, Son of Basai, one get you. Boom, 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 Gonna does it. Run, Governor Basi. Time for peace no more. This is time for war.
And this when give me more Biafra. Make we the go, so they pass, make we the go. Say Nigeria, make the la hell. Anya, no, you lawyer, let's go. All your must get set, let's go. The number, Ununa no, Unura, all we need now go take you. Liver, very soon, money haga no daya. Upper boom, haga mana yeka. And I Washington, I hear Sula, but you need to call on Dibo Nandia was a Bunda shade. It's in Welawayo, Guada and one is in Welawayo. On the woman, on the Remere, woman, and Gebe. Oh, Yaga, I'm for not this all the public. Me are a stamina compact, I'm a supply when we turn the microphone, no one will be annually. Better than myself, them. Man no pause for me, man up your paper. In a big to me one get to the IJ. Kanganu. My body done the hot yo. As if we were near move. If you put a shoot aside yo, Nkabagi Nka do quite choncho. Cause I'm a fool down from the mind. Silence. Welcome Biafra, this a new land. Where the haters at? Tell me, I'll shoot them down. Never fire the king, cause we're the lions. Singing in the jungle, yeah, we'll rule. Every time we step into the spotlight, we kill. Biafra, king of the world, yeah, the king suspect. Alright, now you know what we here for. We used to want peace, but now we want war. I was stopping on it, I will kill them. I will kill them. Huh? Muggy be digger for your body, I do for death. Man, no be dogs and near boom boom everywhere. My brother can't stop. Bang bang anywhere and the killing can't stop.
This is a final warning to you all. And as for those who are holding our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, release him now or Somalia will be a paradise to Nigeria. Let's not deceive ourselves. Nigeria is a company, not a country, not to talk of a nation. Will you see anybody gallivanting across the globe claiming to be a Nigerian? You laugh at them. See how stupid they are. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. Our WhatsApp number once again is 070 815 45642. Our WhatsApp number, repeat once again, is 070 815 45642. And our direct line is 081 221 52971. Our direct line once again is 081 221 52971. For the avoidance of that, our direct line once again is 081 221 52971. And the special number dedicated for the women is 081 288 58614. And we must continue. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, can you hear me? Yes, good evening. Go ahead, please.
I thank you for your job. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
My name is Itoro Efion.
Intoro Efion Abare.
Division. Ikebe province. Biafra land. I want to say good evening to you. Good evening to all Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. I want to thank my director, Mazile Nnamdi Kanu. I want to thank Uchemefo. And this night, I want to say a very big thank you to you, Mazi Onyibe, for your job. I know, and I want to say to all Biafrans listening to me this hour, that we have somebody. I thank God for bringing you into the struggle. You, Mazi Onyibe, you are another Okokondem, I must confess. Many of our veterans that were with Okokondem during the time that Ojukwu was struggling for what we are struggling for today, they will know indeed that you are Okokondem. And I say, may God bless you for what you are doing. I say, may God give you the strength to continue to do more until Biafra is restored. God bless Biafrans.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, a caller, WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
From here, I can hear you loud and clear.
Go ahead, please. Your is listening. Which company do you come from? Which company do you come from?
I am not coming from any company, Mazi.
You are coming from a nation.
Yes, a nation.
You know, in Africa, we have company, we have nation. Anybody that say I'm from this country, know that they are from that company. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Good. I greet you once again, and I commend you for the good work you have been doing for the people of Biafra. I commend all principal officers all over the world working assiduously for Biafra. Indeed, it is a great task that each and every one of us have been doing, and so far we have been progressive. We have not been stagnant. I am calling from Akwa Ibom. I'm from Akwa Ibom precisely, and I am calling from Akwa Ibom. My name is Mazi Daniel Lusoro. I just want to use this opportunity to add my voice to what you have been saying all this while. It's very articulated, because if we look at everything that has been going on from the onset, the beginning of Nigeria, the formation of this country called Nigeria, you find out that it was based on falsehood. It was based on insincerity. It was a fraudulent agreement, a fraudulent arrangement. That is why if someone will not be wrong to call the country a contraption. That is why some of the national leaders, even in the zoo, has ended up describing Nigeria as a geographical expression, because it is just a geographical expression. The people daring don't believe in it. They just try to use that name Nigeria to express the land space, because nobody is truly a Nigerian. Nobody is a Nigerian. It is just an expression of an estate, an expression of the British estate, where they come in to reap, where they come in to harvest, and where they come in to build up their empire. But it is just a matter of time. I mean, a little time, such contraction will be destroyed. It will be no more. It is time for each and every one of us to wake up from deception. Each and every one of us to wake up from deception and understand what we want as a people, and understand what we are fighting for as a people. It is time for each and every one of us, be you a student, be you a trader, be you an artisan, to understand that there is no need for you to be living in sentiment. There is no need for you to be having sentiment against IPOB, because all what we have been offering so far has been the truth. We have not offended anybody rather than saying the truth. And when you learn to embrace the truth and accept the truth, you will break out from the shackles of deception that had enveloped you all this while. The zoo is not working. Irrespective of the path you are coming from, irrespective of the ethnic group you are coming from, your religious understanding, irrespective of your religious background, one truth we must always appreciate is that the zoo is not working. It is not working at all. Nothing is really working. We are just being shortchanged on daily basis. You that is fighting for the unity of Nigeria, at the end of the day, you only come to discover that you are being shortchanged. At the end of the day, you only come to understand that you have no stake in the zoo. At the end of the day, you only come to understand that you have nothing at all in the zoo. The owner of a shop, no matter how much you patronize him, no matter how much you wake up to come and sweep his shop for him, no matter how much you serve him, he is not going to change the name he used to register the company or the shop to become your name. No way. Mazi George Onyibe, you will agree with me that no matter how I work in your office, I work in your company, you are not going to change the name you use in registering your company to be my name. I am not going to be in charge of the ownership of that very company. Yes, you will just reward me with peanuts. So no matter how these people try to be good citizens of the company called Nigeria, at the end of the day, it is not going to change anything. The highest reward they are going to get is scholarship to go and study in one university in London, and at the end of the day, they come back and become slave masters to their people. Do you know that this is the same sort of scholarship they were giving to the likes of Azikiwe, they were giving to the likes of Ahmadu Bello, for them to come back, parade themselves as nationalists, as the national leaders, but yet they were just a tool of oppression in the hands of the British men. They were just a tool, because after seeing all the injustice, the falsehood in the arrangement of Nigeria, the unworkability of Nigeria, they still pursued to serve this country. They still pursued to continue with this very arrangement, and this is where it had all landed us into. We are all annoyed, and we are saying enough is enough of all of this. We will not continue this way. We reject this very company. We refuse to be part and parcel of this very company. We want to return the way we were before the British came in, and in a matter of time, we are going to get back there. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to trust me. You don't have to hold me onto my word. All you just need to do is to just sit back and watch and see how we are going to do it, because the truth will always prevail at the end of the day. Thank you, Mazi George.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate. But we must continue. We must continue, and God is our witness. Yes, caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, are you there?
Good evening, sir.
Can you please speak louder?
Good evening, Mazi. Good evening.
Good evening. Which company are you calling from?
I'm not calling from any company. I'm just calling from Biafra land.
Then which nation?
I'm in Abia State.
Abia Nation or Aba Nation? Go ahead, please. Is it Aba Nation or Abia Nation? Which way to be precise?
My name is Ronan Okoro. I'm calling you from Aba province. So, Mazi George, concerning what you are saying this evening, Mazi, I've noticed that Nigeria is a company. Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Nigeria is a company. It is now. There is nothing you can do now to change that, as the next caller has said. Master John, permit me to say that Nigeria has expired. We are now in a expired country, expired company. So all we need to do now is for us to put our minds together and fight what we are fighting. Biafra is our last hope. Biafra is our last hope. No one can change it, no doubt about it. And thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for coming out like this to speak to us. Without it, we are going nowhere. Look at our leaders. No one is talking to us. They only loot money and concerned about their stomach and take everything by themselves. No one remember us. So this time around, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the rightful person that will take us to Biafra land. Mazi George, I thank you so much for your good work.
Hello.
Even Mazi, Uchemefo, all of you are trying very well. Thank you so much. So I remain Roland Okoro, calling you from Abia State and from Ovon 1. Thank you so much. That is my little contribution this evening.
Thank you very much. We must continue. This is Radio Biafra Israel for the avoidance of that. Will you call? Tell me the company you are calling from. Because Nigeria is a company. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, Mazi.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
My name is Daniel, and I'm calling from Enugu.
Go ahead, please.
This is my first time calling. After this, I've been trying this line, but thank God that I get you guys today. So I want to thank you guys for the work you have been doing for us. May Chukwuka Abiyama continue to bless you in the mighty Yahushua name I pray. Hello. Sir, you know it is going on in this contraction called disease called Nigeria, the company called Nigeria, I mean to say. So I'm so surprised because this country is not a place you can live. If you see the way things are going on in Enugu, my brother, you just say let Biafra come. So Nigeria is not a place. All I'm trying to say is this: let the world come and help us out of this contraction called Nigeria, so that we will get our freedom and do things the way we want. So I'm so happy to get you guys today. May God keep blessing you all. May God keep you all alive. You shall live and eat the fruit of your labor. No weapon formed against you will ever prosper. In Chukwuka Abiyama's name we pray.
He say. Thank you very much. We must continue. If you are from this company called Nigeria, please, when you come, let me know. We are Biafrans, we are not Nigeria. Biafra is a nation, not a zoo. Yes, can you hear me, caller on the line? Good evening, my brother. Which company are you calling from?
I'm calling from company Biafra.
Is it a company or a nation?
A nation, please.
Go ahead, please.
I'm very grateful to get you tonight. I've been trying this line for quite a long time. And are you hearing me? I say I'm very grateful to get you tonight. Hello. Okay.
Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, my able rep.
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Okay, my able rep. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, IPOB worldwide. My name is Michael Ogwejiofo. I hail from Ifito Gware. Ifito Gware is Normambara. Omambara is in Biafra land. I'm calling from French company called Gabon.
No, Gabon is a French company.
Yeah, Gabon. Libreville, Gabon. French company. My Ebu rep, you have said it all. I love this your program this night. It is a program of encouragement, a program of eye-opener, and many people who don't know exactly what they're suffering from should now listen to Radio Biafra Extra or Radio Biafra London to know exactly what we are into. That is why our people in South Africa, which is British company, is suffering what they're suffering today, because they fail to adhere and understand that South Africa is a British company. I want to tell every Biafran that today our leader has thrown the ball into the court of the zoo for them to battle with it, because in our adage they say that in fact they are battling within themselves, and that is what we have been waiting for, because when our leader was shouting that Jubril is from Sudan, nobody wanted to listen to him. But now that Atiku has surfaced and they have threatened him to be a Cameroonian, which our leader also said before the time that Atiku Abubakar became a Cameroonian through referendum. And that same referendum is what Biafran are asking. Because as it stands now, anyone that is born between 1967 to 70 in Biafra land is not eligible to contest for presidential seat in the zoo called Nigeria. And today, everybody has seen exactly the light in which IPOB, because I know that the lies can never live forever. One day the truth must surface, because truth will always take over the lies. So what I'm advising every IPOB worldwide is to be very, very resolute and be following the situation as it goes, because they will call us, like our leader said earlier, before on one of his broadcasts, that one day they will call us and tell us, come and take your Biafra and go, that we are tired of you. And that is where we are heading to now, because through this battle that we have sent to them to do by themselves, that will result into telling us to go, so that we will no longer expose them the more, because all of them know where they come from. And what they are doing is that they are taking, they are the what would I call it? They are the manager of the company established by the Britain. So they are managing the company that Britain established. They are the employees of Britain, and that is why they are doing all the bidding of the British. So whatever our people sees today is not new to us who are ardent listeners to Radio Biafra since it started, because our leader has said everything before it started manifesting. So our people should be very, 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 very resolute and know that whatever thing that we are doing, that IPOB has a very, very good system of following this issue, and that is why we are where we are today. The only thing I will advise them: pay your monthly contribution, so that our radio and television will continue to flourish, so that we will expose the Jew the more and more. I am telling every Biafrans to stay calm and watch what is doing. Do what you're supposed to do at your own side, and leave the rest for IPOB to conclude. The only thing we ask everybody is to do pay your contribution, so that we will, because freedom does not come easy. Freedom is not free. You have to pay for it. So I'm advising every IPOB members of Biafrans all over the world, both those that are not members of IPOB. If you want to contribute unanimously, our financial officer has given our pen pal several times. You can contribute through that place in order to make sure that our radio, our television, all the court cases that we have will go as it's supposed to be, so that we can always be ahead of the zoo. As far as I'm concerned, we will always be ahead of them. So my brothers and sisters, I thank you very much, all of you, and I encourage you to do more as you have been doing. I want you to do more than what you have done, so that our nation Biafra will be restored. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. In Chukwukabiama name, I pray. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Caller on the line. Can you hear me? Your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, this is Daniel. I'm sorry to call back again.
No sorrow.
Okay, I just want to sound a warning to our king here in Enugu, in Atakwa Kebugu, in Kano West, in Enugu State. So, if you see what this man is doing to us, it's unbelievable. This man will just bring a tractor, a good caterpillar. This caterpillar will just move straight to people's farm, destroy every crop in it. See that he just come out that he's our king. It's heartbreaking, and our women are crying, our children are crying. See that Uba don't want to do anything because zoo, everything is possible in zoo. So, if there's any way the United Nations, the world can help us, let them help us. So I'm tired.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Yes, good evening. Which company are you calling from?
As I'm calling from the headquarters of the company.
You are not in the branch office.
France.
You are not in the branch office.
No. I'm calling from the headquarters of the owners of the companies.
Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Yes, Mazi George Onyibe. I greet you, my brother. You are so marvelous. Mazi, I do enjoy all your programs. I do enjoy your lecture, the way you lecture our people. We normally learn a lot in this very holy platform. My name is Mazi Emmanuel Ezuma. I'm calling from Paris. I am from indigene of Ndi Ejezie in Arondi Zog in Imo province. Mazi, I greet the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. I know what you have been battling with Mike Zuckerberg or Zuckerberg on social media. But I thank Chukwu Okike that we can never be, we can never be let down. Mazi, Britain has done a lot of harm where we are as a people. I have never seen where a owner of a like we, the owner of resources, we become the lowest than the buyers, than the people that never own that, all those things. Mazi, only Chukwu Okike knows how Britain have what they have planted in our own land, that land of Biafra. For over a decade, these people has been taken over. They have taken over our land. Only Chukwu Okike knows where they have laid all the pipelines, all these pipelines that we are hearing. Because whenever anything happens in that Biafra land, one country will be crying. One country will be shouting. We never know is after Biafra will be restored, we will know the country that has oil and those that doesn't have. Because now everybody is claiming that they have oil, they have this, they have that. But those things are not the real cause of our agitation. Our real cause of our agitation is we are fighting to survive. These people have to understand this. We are fighting to preserve our identity. It's not too much to ask. France has their sovereignty. Every nation in Europe have, even there is some countries in this Europe, they are not more than 1,000 people, 2,000.
That is because they want their nation to remain. There are 500 a nation, they become a nation. But here, what you have is company. You said something, you say you don't know why we own the resources and we are the one who are suffering. That is how to even know the original company in Africa. Every community where you have an oil in Africa or any resources that these so-called terrorists who claim to be world power are coming to steal or to loot, they impoverish that community so they will never be able to have the power to fight for their freedom. It's not going to stop.
Mazi, do you know that these people, as we are speaking, these people, especially in this particular zone, they don't, many islands here are fighting to liberate them and to be on their own. Why is it, Mazi, do you know that if that zoo called Nigeria is a world superpower, by now, the world will be fighting to dissolve that zoo. But because the zoo, they have relegated them into nothing less. Now they are making mockery of them, just like your previous program. Mas, these people are making mockery of the people that they are ruling. These people doesn't know what they're supposed to do. These people are confused. These people don't know what is in their constitution. These people don't know their left or their right. These people are just there to loot. These people are just there to fulfill the aim of their employee, the person that the country that employs them. If we see our leader crying, is here. I took time to listen to our leader's broadcast yesterday. Our leader mentioned everything. Tell me what our leader need to say again. These people need to free Biafrans. If not so, any country, I don't care to know where you are, where you belong, but any country that is fighting against Biafran freedom, that country will never have any peace. That country will never have any rest. Be you what superpower, we don't care to know where you belong, because we have seen that you people are not only, it's not because of our oil they are killing us. No, it's because of who we are as a people. They want to exterminate us and take over what belongs to us. But that will never happen. Mazi George Onyibe, I just called just this night to say, Mazi Jitekiji, we are proud of you. We are proud of Biafran people. Biafran people, the real indigenous population, because I could remember what our leader normally said. He said that if you are not the son of the soil, if you are not familiar with that village, that our village, if you haven't participated in that village night praying, when we normally play at night, if you don't know how to go and fetch water in the stream, the river, if you haven't participated in all those things, whenever you are hearing us crying on this platform, You will be misunderstanding us because you are not really familiar. You don't belong. You never know what it takes to be a Biafran. But thank God today that he is there for us and we are grateful to him. Maazin Namo Dioku Kano, Jideki Iji. Thank you very much. Thank your deputy for standing there. Thank our Ebo Obido Bieno and our Directorate of State. As I greet all of you who are piloting this very holy affair. Biafra is our final bus stop. There is nothing no one can do about it. Thank you very much,
and God bless you.
And may God bless you. Thank you so much.
Continue. Thank you. And so when you call me, tell me the company you are calling from, so we can be able to move ahead. Yes, caller on the line. Can you hear me?
Good evening, Mazo.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Which company are you calling from? All set, Yana.
I'm not calling from any company.
Then which nation do you come from? Abba Nation. Okay, go ahead. I thought you are calling from one company.
No, Mazo is white school. I'm from Ibere and I'm calling from Abba. Mazo has been calling our female number and it's not going.
Yes, my sincere apology. I didn't want to say that now. Something went wrong. Okay. The phone and it's placed the same, but I will restore it after this program. Sorry for that.
Okay, no problem. I want to greet my leader, Mazen Namde Carlo and the Mofo. Mazi, did you know that today I was listening to 2 FM, Vision Africa. They used to read newspaper every morning by 8. So during their call, one PDP man called and said that APC have do their own investigation and come out with the result that Atiku is from Cameroon and Nigeria by referendum. That they are giving them, PDP is giving them 1 week to go and do investigation about Buhari own. That it was Nnamdi Kanu that started this originality of the event, that they have confirmed. I think it's from Cameroon, that they are only giving APC 1 week to go and confirm Buhari's own. If not, that the PDP will use their hand to go and confirm it. And if eventually that man there is not Buhari, that this Nigeria will divide. I said today, they were just quarreling on the radio, PDP and APC. I said that's just the beginning. First, we just disgrace them because my leader said it, that by the time he's through with Nigeria, they will bleed shame, not even blood. They will bleed shame.
Shame and disgrace. Thank you very much, Ada.
Since they don't want to do, they don't want us to go.
Of course, they don't have any choice. They can struggle for all they can. Thank you.
And you asked my sister, the last time I called you one morning, before that my sister Mary from my village called you. You asked if Ojo Gokalo have good transmitter for us. That one they get that time mind. He don't even have that time money to install transmitter in my village in Mary. Unless when his mother go and do boy for they don't even have that mind to give us transmitter. Thank you, Mazo Ibe. Continue with
God bless you.
Work. I know one day, Biafra must surely be restored.
There is no two ways about it. Thank you and good night. Yes, sir. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Which company are you calling from? Is it head office or branch office? Adia Mama.
I'm not calling from Popular, just calling from all the way from Switzerland.
Oh, that is head office. Head office.
This is head office, yes. May God bless you, Mazi. I'm blessed our leader, Mazi Nandekano, Ushemofo, Emma Powerful. All the hardcore Biafrans, those at home and those who have blood, those on the fence. May God. But I encourage those on the face to come down and join us. Now they are this time. I pray, may God protect all of us and leave us a lot of us alive and give us more wisdom, courage, and boldness to continue, especially the zoo, until we restore Biafra in our time. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. What he says is just as clear as black and white. Do you know that this president of Cameroon for past 10 years, he is now in power for over 30 years. Since 10 years, he's living in this country. I am in this Switzerland. He never went to Cameroon, but he's president. Even he was here last year. They conducted the election in Cameroon. He won again. He was here, and they swear him in Cameroon. So you see the kind of thing why Trump call Africa shit show. And there's the other French country like that too. That after this he won the election, he go to Paris Parliament. And take oath. All these French countries, their president after the election, where they take oath is in Paris Parliament. They don't take oath in their country to show you that what is happening in Africa. All these French countries, French people are responsible. All that's happening in all this English country in Africa, British are responsible. There was a time, 2017, former president of France, before this one, either 2017 or 16, the man went to northern Nigeria and began to discuss with Jonathan about Fulani herdsmen, and BBC and CNN, they begin to call the French foreign minister, information minister, and begin to ask him what their president is doing in Nigeria. What is he looking for there? And the French prime minister just tell him that they are not looking for any other thing, that is just for security purpose. They are discussing how to win terrorists. Then I begin to ask, why is the BBC and CNN asking another president what's looking for in Nigeria?
They are protecting their investment. Nigeria is their investment.
Nigeria is their shop. So they wonder why is this man going to their shop when he has his own shop. So and no one can go to the other one's shop. If you know Theresa May go to Cameroon to do to just talk, French people will ask him,
what is she doing here? Leave my company.
Everybody, all of them, they see Africa as their country. And what he says is exactly 100% right. Africa can never survive until they take away their hand here. And if they take away their hand in Africa, they will collapse. Africa will now be like Europe.
One year, if Biafra is restored, Theresa May will beg money on the street of Biafra land. Bambiala, give me Kobo, Bambiala. I'm talking about Theresa May, not to talk of other people.
I just asked, okay, Mazio, let me ask you now. You hear Great Britain. What do you think they used to make themselves Great Britain? Is what is from Africa. That place is just a desert. Nothing is happening. Nothing is growing there. There are no resources there. It's all what they rake. They surrender Africa and begin to rake everything and build their nation and call themselves Great Britain. French, the same thing. So when you are telling them to leave, it's just like telling somebody to lock his shop and leave. This is why it's important.
It's just like telling Hausa Yoruba lazy people to go and walk. Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue.
But however, we must take what belongs to us. We do not make ourselves Biafrans. God becomes Biafran, and we must take what belongs to us. I must take it this year. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. It must happen. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
Yes, sir. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, are you there?
Good evening, Master George Onibe.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Which of the company are you calling from?
Well, I'm calling from
British company or?
No, my name is Stefan Ichuku. Okay. I'm calling from a company that used to be in Nigeria, but now we are in Biafra, right?
Okay, no, you are calling from the company called Nigeria. You know, Biafra is inside the company called Nigeria. Now that's the problem.
Yeah, well, however, the company called Nigeria has failed. You know, everything has failed, and when the company fails, it's wound up. And I think Nigeria should be winding up. That is just the issue. You know, most countries that are failing now are winding up, or they are being disintegrated. United Kingdom is trying to fall apart. Scotland is trying to go on their own. Wales is trying to go on their own. You know, so Nigeria as a country should wind up. You find that what we have now is that they are just maybe shareholders who will have nothing. You know, if you look at the judiciary, it has failed. You look at the executive, it has failed. You look at the legislature, it has failed. Things have been, you know, things are going even backwards. I don't see us progressing. I don't see Nigeria progressing. The only thing is that I think it's only Biafra now that has a comprehensive agenda. It's only Biafra now that can think properly, and it's the thoughts of maybe Mazen Mandela they are now using. You know, they are using his thoughts and his ideas. And if you look at the papers 10 years ago, the daily papers of Nigeria 10 years ago, it's the same thing they are trying to recycle. You know, so I don't know where the country is going to. However, I think the best thing for them to do is at least let Nigeria, like other balkanized nations, find a way of telling Biafra, let them go. You know, and make out a system of their own government, or possibly they can copy from it. Because if you look at the three states, the three so-called nations, the Arewa, the Biafra, and the other ones, that is the Duduwa. You know, they are never together. It's just a nation, the people that were put together, contraction that were just manufactured by, the British government, and it's not working. So the best thing for them to do now to act, because I think they're being ashamed to even own up to the fact that this nation is no longer working, you know. And you find that the entire, I don't want to call them elite or the governors or whoever now is, because I don't know whoever is even in charge of this nation.
The entire cis boys and cis girls. Those governors and senators are cis boys and cis girls in a shop. Yeah.
Yes, they are not. You see, they are all confused, and you can see that even look at this new the new senators coming in, the so-called legislature. They too, they are even already getting to the confused bandwagon again. You see, so I do not know, and I mean, I'm just even confused at every day at what is happening, and I pray that our youth, you know, the Biafran youth should be able to garner their own resources, you know, try to articulate whatever they are doing. And those who have maybe genuine companies outside Biafran land should try to establish subsidiaries, you know, in various villages and, towns around Biafran land. Because you find that they all, they all gather and leave the states, leave their towns and villages, maybe to Lagos, Abuja, and some northern cities, trying to deplete whatever is happening in Biafran land. I'm thinking that the youth should be made to understand where they stand, or whoever, those who are in authority, should be able to advise them, maybe their parents or whoever, advise them, let them try and, establish things down home. I just feel that should be the better, the way we should go in different land, because those are the only people now. We are the only people now thinking normally. For Nigeria as a nation, it is failing. It is just failing, and it has failed, So that is just the much I can say for now. And I don't believe that with time, all that the leader, the Nnamdi Kanu has been saying, will come to fruition. It will manifest. Already the handwriting is on the wall. It's a nation now in confused system, confused situation or confused state. So that is just it, and I pray that with time, Biafra will become a nation, a model nation whereby other nations will copy, and we stand the test of time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, a caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Mazi Jojo Nibe.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
This is my old friend, Mazi Ndukwe
Okoro.
Calling from Ibere in Bende local government area. Bende local government area inside Umuahia province in the heart of Biafra land. But unfortunately, we are still inside the British Shell BP company. in the so-called Nigeria. But God will deliver us from this company very soon. I know that. Now, the last podcast of our leader was very, very powerful. And he educated the whole world, especially Atiku and his legal team, on what they should do because of this nonsense program that the APC said that is from Cameroon. Yes, Atiku has been a Cameroonian, but with what they call plebiscite, or they commonly call referendum, he became a full-fledged Nigerian. I don't know whether this APC people, they have educated lawyers to even as at now start calling Atiku a Cameroonian. When he came to Nigeria, a referendum that was organized by the British in 1961, not even Africans. Can you understand? Not even Africans that organized this referendum. It was the same British people that own a company, part of northern Cameroon and Nigeria. And these people were debating, we don't want to be in Cameroon again. Let us go. The British people say, okay, we will give you a referendum. Where do you want to go? They said they want to come to Nigeria. And they automatically became Nigerians. Then why should the APC come to Hama? We are only appealing to Atiku. This is the golden opportunity for him to open his mouth now and tell the whole world that Buhari or Jubril or whatever he calls himself is from Sudan. So that everything will end. We know that they took an oath under Satan of Sokoto or whatever he calls himself. He brought all these so-called Northerners and gave them oath that no Northerner should speak. We know that this man is from Sudan, but we should not expose him. Let us hold on to power. But this thing is slipping away from their hand. If only Atiku can open his mouth and say the truth, the whole world will come to a standstill. Like our leader used to say, everybody know that Jubril is from Sudan, but Nigeria is claiming to be a sovereign nation. It is we here who are still living in this their company that will open up before the world will come. The world cannot come in immediately and say, yes, this man is from Sudan. It is, and this is a golden opportunity for Atiku to open his mouth now, so that everything will be okay. Biafra will go peacefully. So that's what I want to say. I love our leaders broadcast last broadcast. So we'll continue to listen. And then you, Master George Oniba, I have continued to say, all these your teachings, please compile it in a book so that no generations that will come after we, because we're old men now, I'm almost 70 something or 69, 70. I don't know your own age, but we should be of the same age bracket, so that our children and our grandchildren will read their book, because this is a complete history that cannot be taught in any university in Africa or even the whole world. Please, George Onibe, try and compile this your teachings so that it won't be lost. Like after this night now, tomorrow or next tomorrow, people will forget it because it's not documented. So, my dear brother, document this program so that our grandchildren will read it. So that's what I want to say. As my name still remains Mazin Dukokoro from Ibere. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, my brother. Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Thank you very much. Mazi George Onibe. But you are a hero to me. My name remains Mazi Samuel Obiako Isu. I'm calling from Umozo. I'm the coordinator of Umozo Zone 1 by the special grace of Chukwukike Abiyama. Now I am also the coordinator that's in charge of all the Olo indigenous people that is living in Aba, mostly Biafra land Aba. And by the special grace of God, I want to tell all the members of Olo that is living in the Abia state as a whole, that by coming Friday, by the special grace of Chukwukike Abiyama, we will have our meeting
at the same normal venue. Let's all the, if you know that you are from Olu, if you know that you are from Olu province, please, it is very important this meeting.
Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. We are inching closer to the end of this program, but we must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Caller on the line.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
I am Jukudike Ukegwaloje of Omoda Itingu. I am calling from Nigerian Zone. I am calling from company of Nigeria company.
Nigerian company. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. What I'm saying in this topic, I thank you for what you have been doing to our people in this Biafra. I pray that Chukwu Kika Biama and bless our director Nnamdi Kanu and bless other IPOB officers that are planning for this Biafra. What I want to chip in this night is that in Zoo country, we are in the Zoo company, we are suffering. We can't eat, we can't get anything. Our children, we can't send food. That is a company of Zoo. We own the property that they come to accommodate as their own company from British. So what am I saying tonight? I have a small song that I will sing before I continue. I don't know whether I can be allowed for that.
Go ahead, please.
Nandetalo is a naked wire sent from Abu. Nandetalo and Lucheme forward. It's a naked wire sent from Abu. If you touch him, he will shock you. Nande carries the naked wire sent from Abu. So what am I saying this night? I am talking to my people in Omoda Itingu direct. I am living in Port Harcourt. Odibo is where I'm living. I want to tell them that there are Zul companies and they are not the problem way. In my village, they use gun and put election from Buhari. They leave the people that we call to vote. They leave them to fight from Buhari. They shoot gun in my village, Omodising. I take this opportunity to tell all the people of Omodising, let them leave that Zoo company. That Zoo company cannot help them. So many of them now are wretched. So many of them, let them face IPOB. IPOB company is the company can set them free. Without IPOB in this nation we are today, we cannot do anything. So what I'm saying that let the Omoda people, Omodising, where I born from, you know Mahia, let them go back to IPOB. That the IPOB is the only help we have. In the movement of election these days, let the man that win, maybe Jubril Buhari is not the man that win, according to their company of Zoo company. Let them give the man that win. It's an party that every one of us are saying that is our own party. Now they refuse. That is a katakata. That is where our director, Nnamdi Kanu also said, is coming to happen. The Zoo will perish. They will not hang up again. The hour for them to perish has come. The hour for them to perish has come. Like when we are in a war, during the Biafran and Nigerian Civil War, we have one thing that we are saying, somebody call it this night. We are saying, Umu Biafra, Ude Yipelora, Ude Diro, Baraburu, the Chen Belile, Umu Biafra, Colona, Owana, Anahona, Hona, Iso, Nizu, Hanipelora, Iso, all these nonsense parties. Hamoranya, so where IPOB is the only person can set them free. This IPOB can bring this nation. Dr. Onibe, I so love you. Whenever I saw you, I hear your voice in this platform. I feel happy. I feel joy. I feel happiness.
somebody says you like Coco Condem during wartime, is really. You are like Coco Condem during the wartime. That he talk this Robo Biafra, let's go on, you never want to tell the people you Kelonwa, and make the leg Nayana, all the principal officers who know the Shike, I know that. So, in the water, no Biafra, handling very seriously. I am also, I am not changing. Ogadrido Lama, in the name of Yahshua HaMashiach. Amen.
See, thank you very much, and hopefully this is. Well, let me take one call more, then we'll draw the curtain at this moment. Call on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Of course, Zoo Epileptic Network. And so hopefully this is where we draw the curtain for tonight's broadcast. Biafrans, remain focused, we are not going anywhere. If you are still jumping up and down claiming to be a Nigerian, have one thing at the back of your mind, that you are one of the item, one of the commodity inside this British company called Nigeria. Nobody is a Nigerian, as our leader has said. Nobody is a Nigerian. Nobody. You are company. British Nigerian company. PSC. Globally limited. Ndara. As I sign off from here without apology, remain focused. We are going home. Goodbye for now.
Greetings, brothers all over the world. My name is Izini, and I want to dedicate this song to my able director, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for his love, his kindness, his faithfulness towards we the Biafrans. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to bless, protect him, and guide him from the eyes of our foes. I also want to appreciate my family, the great family writers. They have been wonderful through their articles. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to give them more intellect to write more. Thank you all.
When he spoke, the world trembles. What he said is truth and thee. Heels and gems to set me free. Heels and pens to dry my tears. We Biafrans are grateful. Father's right have showed on us. Attend to Koki Kadamba to send in the sun. Number Kano, oh, Number Kano, you are the one. Number Kano, you are the one. You are the one. Hey, Number Kano, oh, Number Kano, you are the one. Number Kano, you are the one. Big up, comfort zone. Took all the past for my sake. Attend to Koki Karamba for standing the sun. Number Kano,